Notice white spots on your nails and think good luck is coming? I hate to burst your bubble, but your body isn't predicting a lottery win. It's actually screaming that a vital nutrient is completely missing from your system. That missing VIP is zinc. It's a trace mineral, meaning we only need a tiny bit, but it's the ultimate backstage manager controlling countless bodily systems. Ignore its warning signals, and those spots could snowball into a disaster. Today, we're diving deep into the truth. We will explore the 7 danger signals your body is desperately trying to communicate. You see, zinc is an essential mineral, but here is the kicker. Your body cannot produce or store it well. Even a brief, dry spell of zinc intake can throw a massive wrench into your cellular machinery and immune system. Many folks brush off easy fatigue or sudden hair loss as just getting older. But trust me, that is just the tip of the iceberg. We are going to start with the most glaringly obvious physical signs and work our way down to the internal chaos you never imagined. Grab a mirror, take a good look at yourself, and let's count how many of these red flags you're waving. Signal number 1. Your hair and nails are staging a protest. If your nails are suddenly brittle enough to chip on a marshmallow, or your shower drain looks like a furry animal, pay attention. Dry, lifeless hair is a major clue. Zinc plays a starring role in the division and repair of hair follicle cells. When zinc levels in your bloodstream plummet, your body makes tough choices. It prioritizes vital organs like the heart. Sorry, locks, you are cut off. The result? The nutrient supply line to your scalp is severed. Your hair roots become weaker than a paper umbrella in a hurricane, leading to effortless hair loss. And your fingernails take a massive hit too, becoming extremely fragile. You might easily find scratches or those famous white spots we talked about. In the medical world, we call this leukonychia. It's not just a cosmetic annoyance, it's a glaring billboard advertising that your protein synthesis is jammed. Think of zinc molecules as tiny construction workers laying bricks to build keratin, the protein structure of your hair and nails. Without these hard hat-wearing workers, the building halts, and your outer protective layers simply crumble. But why does zinc wield such power over your hair? The secret lies in the sebaceous glands nestled around your hair roots. Zinc acts as the ultimate thermostat for oil production, keeping your scalp perfectly balanced. When zinc goes missing, this control system completely glitches out. The result is a highly inflamed scalp and a blizzard of dander. Now, this doesn't happen overnight. It's the sneaky accumulation of weeks of mineral deficiency. You can dump gallons of ridiculously expensive shampoo on your head, but it's only a superficial fix. If the root cause is an internal zinc drought, your hair loss and dandruff problems will stubbornly stick around, mocking your wallet. Many people rush to swallow handfuls of biotin supplements, hoping for a hair miracle. But here is the biological plot twist. Biotin needs zinc to function properly. It's like buying a fancy sports car, but forgetting the engine. This perfectly illustrates the incredibly complex, tangled web of nutrient relationships in our bodies. Understanding this synergy is crucial for targeted care. You can't just throw one random vitamin at a problem and hope it fixes everything. Signal number 2, wounds that heal slower than a sloth running a marathon. Take a close look at any small scratches, paper cuts, or acne marks. How long does it usually take for that annoying red spot on your face to finally fade? Normally, the human body has an absolute powerhouse of a repair mechanism. But this biological pit crew requires zinc to produce collagen and regenerate skin cells. If a tiny scratch takes weeks to heal, your body is flashing a warning. In a tissue crisis, zinc acts as the emergency dispatcher. It signals white blood cells to rush to the injury site, obliterate germs, and kickstart the wound closing process. Without zinc, this communication is delayed. This massive delay leaves the wound wide open and highly susceptible to nasty infection. We frequently see this sluggish healing in diabetic patients, the elderly, and people who think a balanced diet means a burger in each hand. Monitoring how fast you heal is a shockingly accurate way to check your baseline health. Down at the molecular level, zinc acts as a vital catalyst for the chemical reactions needed during skin cell division, a process called keratosis. Imagine your skin is a road and a wound is a giant pothole. Zinc molecules are the heavy machinery mixing the cellular cement to fill that hole. Without the machines, even if you have all the cement in the world, the pothole stays open. Furthermore, zinc is a master at dialing down inflammation around the wound site, which significantly reduces pain and prevents gnarly, severe scars from forming. But wait, a zinc deficiency also wreaks havoc on your circulatory system. It causes microscopic blood vessels near the skin surface to constrict, severely hindering blood flow. This makes it incredibly difficult for life-saving oxygen and nutrients to even reach the wound. It's a logistical nightmare. This slow healing sign is frequently accompanied by skin that feels like sandpaper or a maddening, unexplained full-body itch. These annoying symptoms are directly linked to the crumbling integrity of your skin's protective armor. Signal number 3, a ridiculously weakened immune system. Are you the type of person who catches a cold just by looking at a picture of a snowflake? If a slight breeze makes you sneeze, your body is begging for its shield back. Zinc is absolutely non-negotiable for the development and function of T cells and granulocytes. These white blood cells are your elite frontline soldiers that destroy invading viruses. Without zinc, your army is practically unarmed. Even a slight dip in zinc levels can completely disable your immune responses. It's like having a massive army of highly trained soldiers, but somebody forgot to give them any weapons. They are powerless to fight off the microscopic horde. The consequence? You recover from illnesses at a glacial pace, and your risk of severe infections skyrocket. Several studies have shown that getting enough zinc can actually slash your chances of catching a common cold by 30%. If you find yourself practically living on allergy medications, or if your doctor hands out antibiotics like candy, you seriously need to evaluate your zinc intake. The real magic of zinc is its incredible ability to inhibit viral replication. When a sneaky virus breaches a cell, its only goal is to clone itself. But zinc acts like a microscopic saboteur, actively interfering with this replication process, stopping the virus dead in its tracks before it can take over the cell. Furthermore, without zinc to keep things calm, your immune system can actually panic and overreact, leading to widespread inflammation known as a cytokine storm. This hyper-aggressive response can cause severe collateral damage to organs. So, a zinc deficiency not only rolls out the red carpet for illnesses, but also makes the resulting inflammation infinitely worse. Frequent sore throats, swollen lymph nodes, or chronically leaking lymphatic fluid, your body needs zinc. Zinc doesn't just stimulate the immune system. It acts as the wise commander, restoring perfect balance to the cellular team so your internal army can function efficiently and accurately distinguish friend from foe, avoiding friendly fire. Signal number 4, impaired taste and smell. This is a bizarre but common red flag. Have you ever sat down to your favorite meal, taken a bite, and realized it tastes like damp cardboard or leaves a weird metallic aftertaste? The culprit is a lack of a specific protein called gustin, produced by your salivary glands. And guess what gustin needs to be created? You guessed it, zinc. This protein is absolutely essential for the survival of your taste buds. Without adequate zinc, your taste buds literally begin to atrophy and shrivel up. Suddenly, you find yourself dumping massive amounts of salt, hot sauce, or sugar onto your food just to feel something. This is terrible for long-term health. And it's not just your tongue taking a hit. Your nose is equally compromised. The delicate olfactory nerves high up in your nasal cavity require zinc as a crucial connector for transmitting smell signals. Without it, your smell unplugs. The sensory blackout is often completely ignored or falsely blamed on simply getting older. But in reality, it's often just a severe deficiency in this one single trace mineral that is tragically stealing the pure joy of eating from you. Think of your taste receptors like a television antenna, and zinc is the electrical current powering it. The antenna might be perfectly intact, but without power, no matter how strong the broadcast signal is, all you get is static. This explains the profound loss of appetite we so frequently see, especially in older adults. Food simply doesn't taste like food anymore, which quickly spirals into severe nutrient deficiencies. It's a dangerous domino effect. The amazing news? Taking the right amount of zinc can often trigger a rapid nerve recovery. Sometimes, the sensation of taste and smell can begin to return in a matter of days. It's one of the most immediate and satisfying turnarounds. Signal number 5, stubborn acne and chronic skin inflammation. If you are way past your teenage years but still battling recurring angry breakouts or mysteriously red patches in the folds of your skin, your body is sounding an alarm. Zinc is basically a microscopic fire extinguisher for your skin. It boasts incredible anti-inflammatory properties and aggressively dials back excess oil production, which is the primary fuel for acne. Zinc starves the problem at its source. Beyond controlling the oil slick, zinc actually goes on the offensive, directly inhibiting the growth of P. acnes, the notorious bacteria responsible for painful breakouts. Internal zinc is often as effective as topical acne medications. Outwardly, a severe deficiency can also manifest as dry, intensely flaky skin, specifically around the nose and mouth, a condition known as perioral dermatitis. This highly specific symptom is a massive red flag doctors use to diagnose. The mechanism by which zinc obliterates acne fights a multi-front war. It controls inflammation, promotes natural skin cell turnover, and inhibits the enzymes that stimulate excessive sebum production. It's an absolute powerhouse. But wait, the plot thickens! Zinc is also the dedicated chauffeur required to transport vitamin A from your liver to your skin. Vitamin A is another champion for skin health. Without zinc, that glorious vitamin A stays trapped in your liver. Having flawlessly smooth skin isn't just about hitting the genetic lottery. It depends on having raw materials for constant microscopic repairs. If you are chronically stressed or eating a garbage diet, your skin will immediately protest. Signal number 6, digestive disasters. We are talking about severe bloating, unpredictable bowel movements, and especially chronic diarrhea. If you've been diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome, zinc plays a monumental role in your gut. Zinc is the master builder of your intestinal wall, maintaining the critical gut barrier. When zinc is completely depleted, the tight junctions between your intestinal cells become loose and sloppy. This is known as leaky gut syndrome. With a leaky gut, foreign substances, undigested food particles, and rogue bacteria essentially sneak right past the bouncers and flow directly into your bloodstream. This triggers massive systemic inflammation and bizarre food allergies. In young children, unexplained zinc deficiency is incredibly dangerous as it's a leading cause of severe, life-threatening diarrhea. Zinc is absolutely crucial for reabsorbing water and vital electrolytes back into the body, preventing dehydration. If your digestive system feels like a chaotic roller coaster, alternating between constipation and explosive diarrhea, don't just blame spicy food. The architectural structure of your intestines is failing. Zinc acts like the super glue. By sealing up that leaky gut, zinc ensures your intestinal wall is strong enough to properly absorb other crucial nutrients, like vitamin B12 and iron. Many people try to solve diarrhea with medications, ignoring the crumbling wall causing it. On top of all that, zinc actively stimulates your pancreas to create powerful digestive enzymes. These enzymes ensure your food is completely broken down, drastically reducing the massive buildup of embarrassing gas in your intestines. The final 7th signal, severe brain fog and an embarrassingly short attention span. Have you ever walked purposefully into a room only to stand there staring blankly, completely forgetting why you are there? Decision-making feels impossible. Zinc is found in incredibly high concentrations within the brain, specifically packed into the hippocampus, the master control center for memory and learning. It operates as a vital neurotransmitter, ensuring communication is lightning fast. A lack of zinc severely hinders this electrical signaling process. It literally slows down your brain's processing speed, making you feel like your mind is permanently slogging through thick mud. But it's not just about memory, it regulates mood. Without zinc to maintain stable neurotransmitter levels, positive emotions evaporate, and it becomes terrifyingly easy to slide into deep depression or severe anxiety. This massive red flag is far too often dismissed as just work fatigue. If that bone-deep mental exhaustion stays with you even after a solid 10 hours of sleep, it is time to seriously question your zinc levels. Zinc actually acts as a janitor, sweeping highly toxic heavy metals out of delicate brain tissue. It fiercely protects your nerve cells from being shredded by destructive free radicals. But here is the vicious cycle. When under extreme stress, your body rapidly excretes massive amounts of zinc through urine, flushing your brain's defense. This massive shortage makes your brain even less equipped to handle the stress, which makes you more stressed, draining even more zinc. Breaking this cycle by adding zinc is like pouring premium synthetic lubricant directly into a seizing engine. Research conclusively proves that individuals with optimal zinc levels display vastly superior learning capabilities and razor-sharp concentration compared to those deficient. Maintaining zinc isn't just about avoiding sickness, it's about peak performance. So, now that you know the 7 terrifying signals, the million-dollar question is, how do we fix it? Where do we find this magical mineral? The absolute best sources are entirely natural, and sitting right at the top of the zinc throne is seafood. Oysters possess the highest naturally occurring zinc content on the planet. Just a few of these bad boys are more than enough. Not a fan of the sea? High-quality red meat, like a good cut of beef, is also an absolutely stellar, highly absorbable source. For the plant-based folks, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and various legumes pack a decent zinc punch. However, and this is a massive however, the zinc from plant sources is notoriously difficult for the human digestive tract to actually absorb. The actual daily requirement isn't massive, only about 10 to 15 milligrams for most adults. Eating a diverse, balanced diet is usually the best approach. But beware, there are hidden dietary saboteurs lurking in your meals that actively block absorption. First up, drinking coffee or tea, right, with your zinc-rich meal. These beloved beverages are packed with compounds called tannins. Tannins chemically bind to zinc molecules in your gut like handcuffs, making it completely impossible to absorb them. Why do some people eat tons of zinc-rich beans but still suffer deficiencies? Meet phytate, the formidable enemy found in unrefined grains. Phytates act like microscopic magnets, aggressively binding to zinc and iron in the intestines, flushing them out. If you rely heavily on beans and legumes, the simple ancient solution is to thoroughly soak them in water for several hours before cooking. This simple process drastically reduces the phytate content, finally unlocking the trapped zinc. Furthermore, chronic systemic inflammation or regular heavy alcohol consumption acts like a massive leak in your body's zinc reservoir. Alcohol aggressively forces your kidneys to excrete zinc at an alarming rate, rapidly depleting your vital stores. Now, for anyone rushing to the pharmacy to buy high-dose zinc supplements, pump the brakes! You must consult a healthcare professional before blindly popping pills. Because in the complex world of minerals, taking too much can completely sabotage another. Consuming excessive megadoses of zinc supplements can severely interfere with your body's ability to absorb copper, leading to a whole new terrifying set of health problems. In nutrition, absolute balance is always the ultimate key. True vibrant health doesn't come from a magic pill. It comes from knowing exactly how to choose the right, nutrient-dense foods in appropriate, balanced proportions. This strategic approach will effectively coax your body back to its peak strength. You can be incredibly vibrant and full of boundless energy, again, without becoming reliant on medication. Your body is a miraculous chemical factory, and it is constantly trying to communicate with you through these seemingly small physiological signals. Whether it's a few weird white spots on your nails, a scratch that refuses to heal, or a thick cloud of mental fatigue, these aren't just unavoidable side effects of getting older. They are desperate SOS flares, shot up by a cellular system crying out, seek profound balance from within by becoming fiercely mindful of your daily dietary choices. Provide your miraculous cellular machinery with the high-quality, nutritious fuel it actually requires to function, and carefully observe how your body transforms. Making these small, highly intentional changes to your diet each day will compound over time, granting you a tremendously improved quality of life. Zinc might seem like an unremarkable trace mineral compared to calcium or iron, but make no mistake, zinc is the absolute silent powerhouse operating behind the scenes. It is the architect of a fortress-like immune system, the guardian of your radiant skin, and the spark plug for your brain. If you recognize these danger signs, take action immediately. Try adjusting your very next meal to include some zinc-rich powerhouses. It all starts with finally listening to your body and giving the absolute best to yourself. Thank you so much for exploring the microscopic world with us. Wishing you phenomenal health.